Hey guys, what's up? So in this video we will look at a very important concept related to object-oriented programming, that is method overloading. So what is method overloading? So method overloading is when a class defines many methods with the same name. Okay, so what is different between those method declarations? Okay, so here we have animal class. So I'm defining say underscore hi. If in the same class I'm again going to define method say underscore hi, then that will be method overloading. So that means when you have several implementations of the same method, that is called method overloading. But there is a difference. Method overloading comes into the picture when the signature of the method is different in each implementation. So here I am saying say underscore hi, but there is no argument. But if I'm going to define another say underscore hi, but it takes one argument, then the signature of both the methods will be different. Name will be same, but signature will be different. Okay, so the appearance will be different, but they will have the same name. So in this world there will be many people, they will have the same name, but they will look different. So that is, in your programming language world, will be called method overloading. Okay, but so how does Ruby handle method overloading? So the simple answer is Ruby doesn't allow method overloading. Okay, so if I'm defining a method say underscore hi, let us remove this tiger part. Okay, so animal says say underscore hi. Now if I'm going to define the same method, but this time I text one argument, let us say the argument is represented by x, and what it does, it just prints the value of x. Okay, so what will happen in Ruby? So Ruby doesn't allow method overloading, so it will not allow you to define a method. It will not allow you to have several definitions of the same method. Okay, so when you define a method say underscore hi, and you again define say underscore hi, but that time takes one parameter, then what will happen in Ruby? So in Ruby, what you do in the last will prevail. Okay, so you define the same method twice, then the last implementation is what that will go as the final definition. So the moment you will define this method, Ruby will forget that you ever defined this also. Okay, so this becomes the final definition of method say underscore hi. So there will be only one definition of one method in Ruby, and which one? The last definition. They will not be bothered about what kind of arguments you are taking, what you are doing, what kind of result you are returning. They won't bother. It's the last definition of the method that will be bothered, that they will consider. So if you will execute this line, it will give error, because according to Ruby, the implementation of say underscore hi is like this, and this implementation says I need an argument. So this line will give you error, because it will say that it was expecting one argument, but you gave this 0 arguments, so you will have error. So this is the way method overloading happens in Ruby. It will not allow you overloading. There will be only one definition for one method. It will not consider your differentiation between methods based on the signature. No, the last definition of any method will be considered, and the arguments required will be based upon the last definition of that method. So that was all related to method overloading in Ruby. See you guys in the next video.